Blackstone presents The Barrens, a novel of love and death in the Canadian Arctic, by Kurt Johnson and Ellie Johnson. This book is read by Erica Sullivan. For Stephanie, Wife and Mother. Part 1. The Storyist. 1. A precarious chest-high pile of stacked and balanced rocks, a cairn, marked the Thelon Canyon portage. As I pulled the canoe up onto the shore, I saw a white piece of paper protruding from between two cairn rocks like a fortune from a broken cookie. I lifted a stone and pinched it out. The paper was thin, yellowed, and brittle, with a message written in faded pencil. It said, "This 1,200-rod portage sucks ass." It was signed Schuler, Camp Cowishiwi, 7/11/18. 2 summers earlier. I showed it to Holly and she smiled. She knew Schuler. They'd been together on Camp Cowishiwi canoe trips back in high school 4 years ago. She said that the notes were a backcountry ritual, a legacy of the fur trade. The handwritten scraps were how the lone trappers communicated, one leaving a message for the other, often attesting to their last known whereabouts. Holly said it would take us all day to do the 1,200-rod, 4-mile portage with our 4 packs of gear. She pulled at the bill of my cap, smiled, and kissed me, a peck on the lips. She said, "It's your turn to carry the canoe." We were 12 days in, and Holly was keeping score. The canoe could wait. On the first crossing, we both carried our lighter personal packs with our clothes, tents, sleeping bags, and miscellaneous stuff. The packs, known as pea-packs, were strapped over our life vests. I lifted my paddle and followed Holly up a steep switchback trail. The portage took us inland, away from the river, to the highest point of a bluff that stretched in every direction atop what seemed to be miles of sandstone shelf. Holly led and she followed the cairns, spaced just close enough so that from one you could see the other. I heard the white water before seeing it, water crashing through rocks. A mist rose through a slit in the shelf. We walked over and looked down into the deep gorge of the canyon. Below was a 6-foot waterfall and a set of turbulent rapids that would have crushed and swamped our canoe had we not chosen to portage. Holly pulled out her iPhone to take a photo. She had me stand with my back to the edge of the bluff, the canoe paddle held across my waist like a hunting rifle. She told me to push my hair away from my face, lift my chin, and smile. I tucked both curtains of hair back over each ear, then looked toward the iPhone. She said,
"Sample complete. Ready to continue?"